everyone, welcome to Celtic Thistle Psychics. This is Spiritdancer. I hope you are all having a good day no matter where you are in the world. So tonight we're going to talk about the Golden Gate and Ophiuchus, and this is on the Summer Solstice, which is the longest day. And Ophiuchus is the missing sign. We won't say it's the new sign because it's actually quite ancient. It was mentioned in many ancient cultures. The Egyptians, they have it on the wall. There's serpents everywhere in ancient cultures. And this is the seat of serpent. And serpent wasn't demonized then. It was wisdom. And it's also in ancient cultures, before it was masculine, it was feminine. Ophiuchus was. And it's Sophia, wisdom, Kundalini, sexual energy, creative energy, fire energy, but it's ruled by Chirion or Kirion, and that's ether, that's spirit element. So we want to bring balance to these elements, because if you think of the Zodiac, it's air, fire, water, earth. We're spirit, and this is why it was hiding. To me, they've taken it away because they're trying to control people's spirituality. They're trying to control your creative powers. So reclaim it. Excuse me. And as the galactic year takes, I think it's 26,000 years. So it flips from male to female. But we aren't just male and female, because when I view people, I view them as a person. We're also spirit. And we're water. We're ruled by vibration and the energy round about of. And you think of the moon, how it affects the tides. So these planets, they do affect us unless you're enlightened. Like Hermes said, you get to a stage in your development when the planets no longer rule you. So you think everything you experience has got a vibration. Water, the food, colours, crystals. And how you work and how you empower yourself. You have to work out what vibes work for you. And if it doesn't work for you, listen to yourself, listen to your instincts, and get rid of anything that don't sit right with your vibes. You've heard it in the old days, when it used to be the hippies, when they used to talk about good vibrations. Well, that's what they were talking about. And remember Dr. Emoto as well, when you're putting the good vibrations into water, it actually encodes in the water. In science, you think of the cloud today when it's stored in the data, and how much data you can store in water. And that's in our DNA, that's within us. We can tap into past lives. Anything, that wisdom is within us, the ancestors' wisdom. And if you work with the ancestors, whether you're a shaman or a priestess or a druid or a priest even, we've got to honour our past as well as our present, and even honour our future by having seeds and plants. Like we plant seeds during the new moon. We want to bring them to fruition during the full moon. So plan things, write them down, speak your truth, speak what you want to do. I know so many people put you down these days, it's egotistical. Your ego is your survival instinct. Your ego, someone watched a video today, they were saying that's your seat of your creative energy. So they demonise so many things and say that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong. And right's wrong and wrong's right, and black's white and white's black. Speak your truth. Work from your higher chakras, balance out your lower chakras, and speak from your heart. And as long as you're trying to be a good person and trying to be balanced, because I don't condone anybody doing things for greed and power, and especially if it's over other people or humanity. So don't get me started on that. So colours, vibration, even I think it was 50s or 60s or even the 1800s, I remember reading something in my research. They did experiments on plants, how plants and the earth responds to music, and of course music is corrupted at the moment. That was done just after the war, I think, 1950s, Second World War that is. not the ones that are bloody happening now. So music, listen to Sulfrigo music, listen to the real music. Music is corrupted at the minute, and they've disharmonised music. Why? Why would they do that? And if you ever studied or listened to the Gregorian chants, they took a lot of them away because people were getting in tune with God on their own. And of course, religions want to control spirituality. They want to control it and turn it into religion. And that dogma means they want to control you. Nothing against religious people. At times I'm quite religious. I have my own faiths that I believe in. But I try to be more spiritual. I try to be more balanced. And it's body, mind and spirit. And with body, mind and spirit, you've got to help yourself bring balance to that. Empower yourself to bring balance to that. And I often say as well, what rest and play. So treat yourself if you can, even if you can only, if you're poor, like me, you can go, I only want to treat myself to like a wee walk in the garden and looking at the flowers. And think of it, be more proactive and act and not react. And if anybody's not vibing with you, if you can, walk away from them. Think of yourself, love yourself, forgive yourself if you, we've all done things in the past that now we reflect on and think, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But we're all grown. You know, I've had a extremely traumatised childhood. As far as I'm concerned, I had no parents. My Mother Earth is my mother, and God is my father. And I've always felt that. I've always felt that attunement to that support and the insight I got from the ancestors. I knew things without people telling me, which helped the other people in my family, my siblings, whom I cared for. So I understand suffering and I understand trauma, and it's a hard road to find balance in between that, especially if you do most things yourself. When you're you know, going through life, and it's okay if you can seek counselling, seek help, ask for help, and find ways to bring balance back to yourself and forgive yourself. Because if you're in a flight or fight response or a trauma response, you're not in balance. And if you're not in balance, some of the things that we do are on reflection, not what we do now when we find more balance. I still have days when I'm out of balance, and I swear, you know, I've been praying since I was knee high that to the angels and whatnot, something, I'll give up swearing for New Year resolution. Never happens, never happens. If I drop something on my foot or my toes, I will swear. So I'm a bit feisty. But have a look at Dr. Dani's site with this free chart, and she'll, our videos are great. I'll post links hopefully. I don't know if I've said this because this is take 3. The other ones, number 2 had no volume, number 1 half a head. So let's hope this one is working properly. And I've prayed to the ancestors, please help me sort this, and the angels obviously. So Dr. Dani, she does the 13 astrology. She's on Facebook. She's got her own website. I'll try and post the links, as I say. And she's got a free chart, and you can find it where Ophiuchus is in your chart. I've got the sun and moon in mine, and Venus on the cusp with Saggy, which I used to be. So your star sign will change now, they're 13, and NASA, I think it was in the 70s, said, oh, we've got 13 signs. Some of us knew we had 13 signs. I found that out when I was in primary school, well, very young. And I love ancient civilizations and ancient history and the spirituality, the history of that, and how people have faith and faith in themselves. And if you can only have faith in yourself, have faith in yourself. If you can have faith in Jesus, Inanna, Isis, whatever works for you, because your star chart and the vibration that's coming from the elements of the planets that are around about you, you can tune into these and get insights and get wisdoms, tuning into your ancestors, work with your heart centre, see what fits for you. It's not for everyone. Even a lot of astrologers say this. So as the galactic wheel goes round, it seems to be every 12,600 years there's a shift from the masculine to the feminine. Well, let's shift it to it's just spirit, humanity. Don't see someone as male or female or others. When you meet someone, think of them as a person, think of them as one of your tribe, part of humanity, and have good thoughts, good words, good deeds, and see where it takes you in life. Celtic Thistle Psychics, we're having one of our psychic nights on the Summer Solstice, so that'll be interesting with all these powerful energies about the Golden Gate, and that's the gateway to the divine realm. The silver gate's in Orion, and that's the gateway to the gate of man. And they're opposite each other on the Zodiac. So I hope I've given you a few things to think about, because Tiggy here is, I think she's wanting out the window. But don't walk in front of them. That's it, good girl. Run this way. And if you're interested, try and find me, Celtic Thistle Psychics, or subscribe, press the like button, all that jazz. Because you know me, it's like all this technology. I know the basics, but a lot of it, it goes right over my head. So I'm still trying to learn a lot about who I am now. I'm an Ophiuchus. I'm one of the new signs. So find out where it is in your chart on Dr. Dani's website. She does charts and all sorts. She also does a few freebies, which is marvellous, so bless her for that, because I just done one yesterday on Jupiter that I'd been trying to fit in for a few days. And it's very interesting, especially if you think of the myths and the legends that come with all the signs. So I'm hoping that on this marvellous day on the Summer Solstice that we have a really good time on our psychic night. And obviously we'll be doing our own personal work. I won't be going to any secret sites on the solstice, but I will be tapping into anchor points that I've got worldwide and doing my own work. And the next new moon I'm going to be in the Salisbury Plain. So that'll be interesting. A few of us from Celtic Thistle Psychics, we're hoping to really delve deep into vibration and sound at sacred sites, and that'll be a great adventure to have fun and enjoy it, because I always say this to people, and I think a lot of them laugh at me, and I'm like, have fun with spirit, creative energy, you know, via passion. And I'm quite a passionate person, and fastidious. So thank you very much, and join me on the next video. Thank you. Namaste.